Hello everyone's. I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to dissect and break down the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. The one that came out in 1993. Because I know they done had like several doggone versions of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We're going to talk specifically about the one that came out in 1993. And me looking back on it, like, okay, a lot of this stuff just didn't make sense at all. First of all, Rita, she'd been in prison for 10,000 years. Yet she was able to get out because two astronauts came upon where she was imprisoned and touched the lid and it just popped open. Like, why was it so easy for her to be able to get out like that? I mean, we didn't need no crowbar. We didn't need a blowtorch. We didn't need a magic spell. A simple tap and she was out. That didn't make sense. Rita, she's an intergalactic sorceress. Second, why did we leave Rita with her sorcerer's wand? That just seemed like that was stupid. Why did Rita sound like she was like, the audio video was never correct when she was talking? Like somebody was doing a voiceover, what she was supposed to be saying. Didn't make sense. Now, the premise is basically Zordon, who was in some type of time warp, and his sidekick, Robot, kidnapped 5 kids and turned them into superheroes. That's basically what happened. These kids who at first glance you wouldn't think would be friends, but were friends. Earthquake come along, they don't know what to do. As everybody disperses, Zordon kidnaps them, and basically they go flying through the air and go to his lair. Now, I don't know if we picked the colors of the Power Rangers because of what color they had on that day, but I guess this is what we're going with. They get there, he let them know. Rita, she a bad guy. Her and her crew, they've been, locked up for a while. She out now. Now y'all here to save the day. Only person to really here for this was Jason. He all about, I guess he drinking the Kool-Aid thinking, okay, we can do this. Everybody else is like, no, deuces, we out. And Rita, she had her lair, which y'all should have got rid of that. Her lair and her sorcerer's wand. She shouldn't have been able to get it out, but she out now. She having her henchman making little clay dudes. Basically, get a blob of clay, put it in a form, put it in some type of magical thing. We gonna shoot y'all to Earth to fight the Power Rangers because I want to take over the world and destroy the planet. So, Zach and Jason are the only ones that have any type of skill. So, Zordon already gave him these little buckles, and you just put it up to the sky and just say whatever dinosaur that I done gave y'all. Tyrannosaurus Rex, Triceratops, Pterodactyl, Mastodon, these things. But the thing that didn't make sense is, okay, these other 3 don't know martial arts, but this suit that they done put on, now they experts at it. They beating up people every week. Question. Now, when it's time after, because Rita, this happens every single episode. Rita sends down her clay people get beat up. Then she sends down one of her henchmen, go to Earth. He's getting beat up, so Rita's like, oh snap, let me make you big. Let me throw my sorcerer's wand down to Earth and make him big. Now, why is she doing that? I don't know why Zordon didn't just do something where he can take her sorcerer's wand, break it, something like that, but he don't ever do that. So now that old dude is big and the Power Rangers is normal human size, now we gotta call on our dinosaurs. I don't know why we have to eat the Mastodon, Pterodactyl, Saber-tooth Tiger, Triceratops, all they creatures. Now we have to wait as the dinosaurs come for wherever they hiding at. Some in the jungle, one of them's in a volcano, not understanding how it didn't get burnt. But hey, he's waiting patiently as they, form into one. So now after they getting beat up, okay, let's all get together and just, to one big dinosaur, which looks like a transformer. Like all of them look like Transformer-esque as they was running to the rescue. So he waiting patiently as they all form into, they one big, Transformer Power Rangers. Now I'm guessing Jason, since he the T-Rex, he's in charge of basically all the body because 2 dudes they the feet, 2 girls they the arm, and he's basically the center holding everything together. Every week Rita sends the claymation dudes, they get beat up. Then sends dude, he's getting beat up, make him giant. As he's, almost out, he's like, I'll see you next time. And then just disappears. Then they're, oh, high five, yeah. It's like a very dramatic, this is Trini here, on his set. Yes, this is Zach, ready to do it. Like all that stuff. Question, how come Zach was always body rolling while he was fighting? I know he the dancer, but we fighting right now. We not dancing. Another question. It's been more than one episode while we in the middle of the city fighting. So you mean to tell me we in the middle of the city, downtown area, big buildings, and we fighting, Transformer-esque, Power Rangers against whatever henchman she done sent that day. We fighting and we fighting and we destroying buildings. Nobody get hurt, nobody dead. But nobody called any type of authorities or nothing like that to figure out what's going on in Angel Grove. I think that's where it's called. Nobody called, like, the Navy SEALs. Nobody called the Air Force. Nobody called the president. Like, look here. It's some crazy stuff going down. We have a dinosaur transformer-like thing fighting this big old giant thing, like, maybe 3 times a month. Maybe y'all should come and look into this. I'm not even remembering how the other Transformers, the other Power Rangers come on about, but Zordon's like, you have 3 rules. You can't tell nobody. You can't use your power for evil. Remember, you're the Power Rangers. This is upon you. I'm like, I didn't get Rita getting out of jail. Why she talked like that? How come we kept her secret lair in her wine and she had it in possession? Why the bad guy always waited those good 45 seconds as all, the dinosaurs come for wherever they was coming and waited for them to slowly assemble into a transformer. I think I'm going to start doing a series about this, about shows from the 90s that just didn't make sense. I think I'm going to do that. So, y'all, I know I'm not the only one that had an issue with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers circa 1993. I know I'm not. Y'all go back and look at it and tell me how, like, messed up and just didn't make sense everything was. So, y'all, this is Lady T signing off.